Stadium. For tonight, the hometown Tigers will host the Indians of Byhalia. Fans tonight will be recognizing the Hernando Youth Football Association, better known as HIFA. This month, HIFA celebrates their 20th anniversary. HIFA was launched in 2003 by a small group of dedicated community leaders, and it initially started with 20 football players and 2 cheerleaders, and has grown over the years to the outstanding group of young men and women you will see running out of the tunnel this evening. HIFA continues to grow each year in its football, cheer, and dance programs.
Check. Hey, Ben, we are struggling to hear the announcer, so you may get a kind of quick call-up for national anthem, so please be ready. Yes.
Tonight's game officials: referee Gary Beasley, umpire Michael Young, head linesman Andrew Palmer, your line judge Paul Garner, side judge Edward Hayes, and field judge Sean Lynch. Fans, once again, welcome to Anthony Jenkins Field at Tiger Stadium. The superintendent, principal, athletic council, and student body of the Hernando High School extend a cordial welcome to each of you and are pleased to have you in attendance with us this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Anthony Jenkins Field here in Hernando, Mississippi. Wonderful evening for our Friday night football. We're under the lights. We're ready to get things started. We're celebrating Hernando Youth Football Association night tonight. Right now, the little cheerleaders are coming out. Also, the football players will be joining here shortly. And we heard earlier this evening that Haifa is celebrating 20 years of existence. Years back, it used to be one team per age group, and the numbers were pretty thin for those Haifa teams. Now there are multiple teams in all the age groups because, well, Brad, everyone moves to Hernando and has children. Hello again, everybody. I'm Heath Hopkins. Along with me is my sidekick, Brad Bush. And we're bringing you the Tigers tonight, taking on the Byhalia Indians here on Haifa night. And Brad, beautiful evening tonight here in Hernando.
Yeah, Heath, this is what you would call football weather, 100%. Could be a little bit cooler, but low humidity, not a cloud in the sky, maybe off in the distance, but nothing to worry about. Going to be a beautiful night for football here in Hernando. Going to have another huge crowd here tonight. Again, as you said, as the Tigers take on the Indians of Byhalia, making the short trip over from off of Old Highway 78 down in Marshall County. And is it Marshall or DeSoto? I think it's Marshall. Yeah. Anyway, coming over from Marshall County for tonight's game. First match between these two teams, Heath, since November 4th, 1977. Some 46 years ago, these two teams last got together. You were approaching the ripe old age of 2, and I was I was around the age of 18 months. Not to give our ages away, but
Too late.
Yeah. So 46 years ago, these teams got together on a Friday night in November here in Hernando. 14-6 Tiger win. These two teams will battle again here, 46 years later here tonight, September 15th, 2023. Great night for football and a great night to showcase the city of Hernando as always.
Homestands are starting to fill up quite nicely. We've got several minutes before kickoff. A lot of people in both end zones tonight already gathered and picked out their spot for the evening to watch tonight's contest. Brad, what do we know about the Indians from Byhalia?
Well, Heath, again, not a lot of history between these two teams. Byhalia comes in with a 1-2 record overall. They have losses at Byers High School down in Holly Springs and lost at Palmer High School, which I was not aware of. Palmer High School, in a relatively new school down in Marks, Mississippi. That's a new one on me. But then they beat Byers at Byers and then lost to Independence at home and on the road at Palmer. So they come in with a record of 1-2. They're coached by D'Angelo Ballard, who was brought to Byhalia a couple of years ago. He was a former assistant coach at Noxubee County High School down in Macon, Mississippi.
Ladies and gentlemen,
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll pause for our national anthem.
as we honor America, our flag, and those who have sacrificed for the freedom we cherish this evening, as your award-winning Hernando High School band plays our national anthem.
Thank you.
At this time, we'd like to welcome to the field your Hernando Football Youth Association Haifa.
And we want to thank the high school band for bringing us the national anthem. And right now, here come the boys and girls from Hernando Youth Football Association as they are running out, enjoying this evening. Oh, we got one Sparky who lost his shoe from the Orange Tigers. He has now caught it, and he is leading the race to the end zone, Brad.
Well, Heath, this is something you love to see. Again, these are future Tigers, future players, future students, future leaders of this community. And to get these kids engaged in their community and with Hernando Tiger athletics and the school system is great to see. I know this is a big thrill for these kids. I remember being their age and the high school players up at South Haven, where I was educated at. Those guys were heroes of mine, and I looked up to them, and I know the kids tonight had a big thrill, both the cheerleaders and the team, the players enjoyed their run on the field tonight ahead of the team coming out on the field here in a few seconds.
Shout out to the residents of Hernando. Brad, I'm looking over at the baseball field. It's packed over there. I'm seeing red lights as cars are parking. But if you look into the entrance of the school coming from Mackingville, it is a parade of cars still coming in, and we're just seconds away from getting things started here at Tiger Stadium. Right now, as we turn our attention to the helmet, there, just past the end zone, shy of the 10-yard line. It's what we came to see and watch tonight. And the Tigers are ready to get things started. Brad, looking at the coin toss, Tigers won tonight's toss. They have elected to defer. Bahalia will receive the opening kickoff. So the Tigers won. They will kick off the game. They'll get the kickoff in the second half. And that's how things will start tonight.
Heath, as I look down in front of us, looks like some terrible towels, the old Pittsburgh Steelers terrible towels.
The Iron Curtain days.
Yeah, absolutely. Fans waving them high, students alike, high above their heads, yellow towels, HHS tag on them. Would love to thank the sponsor or whoever's responsible for doing that. Not sure who that is, but anyway, everybody's got the towels going. Tigers take the field. Great night for football.
And the black and gold have made their way to the sideline. Bahalia is there on their sideline. The officials just broke. We have 6 officials tonight. And we're getting ready to get things started. Haifa cheerleaders are being escorted off. And the high school cheerleaders will be heading to the sideline in front of the band.
Heath, let's call that a semi-orderly evacuation. We've got trunks and tails going, but slowly but surely making their way. Again, I'm sure a big thrill for those young ladies and the folks who are out there working with them. I know it's a big deal to be out on the high school field, and I'm sure they're having a great time tonight.
Lots of bows, lots of ponytails, and everybody's got white shoes, Brad.
So, Heath, here we are. Just a little bit of history on this date, September 15th. The Tigers, going back to 1961, are 3-6 on September 15th. Last game on this date, 2017, a 34-28 loss at Briarcrest up in Memphis. Again, the last win on this date back in 2006 against Leland at home, a 14-6 Tigers win. But again, 3-6 overall on this date, going back to 1961. Don't know a whole lot about tonight's opponent, Byhalia, but know they've got some kids that have played and are playing college football right now. It's a good program for a 4A school. Was 3A last year, made the jump up, much like the Tigers did. We're ready for the opening kickoff.
And we are underway here at Tiger Stadium, Anthony Jenkins Field. Opening kickoff received. There's a little bit of daylight making his way forward and will be met by Tigers brought down just north of the 35-yard line. Once again, everybody, I'm Heath Hopkins. Along with me is Brad Bush. We'll be bringing tonight's action. And welcome to Tiger Football 2023. Brad, I believe they will spot at the 36. It'll be first and 10 for the Indians of Bahalia.
Yeah, you'd love to see the defense come out here and start strong. see if they can hold Byhalia to a 3-and-out, get them to punt early, get the ball in the offense's hands, and limit the damage. One thing I do know about Byhalia is they have incredible team speed. And if these guys make it to the outside and get one-on-one, they're going to be tough to bring down. Looks like quarterback number 1, Caleb Luce, moves into formation.
And it's a lateral pass to the game. Be met in the backfield and dropped. Loss on the play. So Byhalia will start with negative yards for tonight's contest.
Yeah, great job there by number 20, Christian Cody. Luce, the left-hander, actually threw the backwards pass there, so that'll go in the books as a run. Loss by the receiver on a run. Loss of around 6 and brings up 2nd and 16 from the 30-yard line.
Not the way you want to start. Negative 6 on the first play. Low snap. Tuck and run. Pickup of 1, maybe 2. It'll definitely bring up a 3rd and long situation. Not what you want in your opening drive.
Yeah, good pursuit by the Tiger defense there. Number 12, Cannon Leslie, along with number 58, Al Davis, in on the tackle there. Again, as you said, Heath, a couple of yards. Going to be 3rd down, 14 yards to go for Byhalia. See if we can hold them here and get them to punt early and get the offense out on the field.
Tigers have 3 down linemen. Diamond formation to the left, 1 receiver to right. Was looking to the receiver to the right. Dangerous pass. Falls incomplete. That could have been a nightmare situation for the Indians. With their luck, it falls incomplete. It'll bring up a 4th and long situation, 5th and 14. And right out in field for the Tigers, Tyler Starnes back deep to receive the kick.
Yeah, great pressure there by number 52, Kyle Weathers, getting in the backfield. Looks like Byhalia's having some snap issues. That was 3 straight snaps that were not handled cleanly. Something to keep an eye on as the game goes on. Put a good snap here on the punt and gets the punt away. Pretty good punt.
Very good punt. Pressure was on. Starnes a chance to return this one. Making his way, sees a little bit of daylight. It closes, but a nice return yards, and that's where the Tigers will take over.
A 38-yard punt by the Indians there. Again, as you said, Heath, Starnes did a great job corralling at the 30. Ran immediate north-south, straight up the field. Managed to take the ball out across the 40-yard line, where the offense will take over. First down, 10 yards to go for the first time this evening, and quarterback Topher Jones takes the field to lead this offense.
Well, Byhalia had the ball for a minute 38, their first possession. Goes 3 and out. Tigers will take over with 10:22 in quarter number 1. This is their first possession, and this will be their first action here on offense. Tigers working out of the shotgun formation, twin receivers to both sides. 1 man in the backfield, along with quarterback Topher Jones. It looks like a run all the way. Topher has a little bit of daylight. Looks like it was brought down by his jersey, but it is a positive play. I think it'll bring about 2nd and 7, Brad.
Looked like a little bit of confusion there in the backfield. Looked like maybe the number 2, Devin Gaines, went one way when maybe Topher thought he was going the other, but managed, as you said, Heath, to get positive yards out. Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Tigers.
Drops back, has plenty of time. Lets the ball over, just miss. Topher does get hit after releasing the ball. So mark that down as your quick pressure. Now we'll bring up a 3rd and 7 situation for the Tigers.
Yeah, he had his man Hallis Lawson across the middle. Just a little bit high, just out of the reach for number 8. Wasn't able to bring it in. Brings up 3rd down, 7 yards to go.
All right, here we go. 2 ends to both sides. 1 running back in the backfield once again. Man in motion. Here we go. They fake the end around. Topher's moving. He's got a little try to work his way forward and does. Brad pickup of 10 on the play. That'll be enough for a first down for the Tigers.
Yeah, great job there. Feeling the pressure by Topher in the backfield. His blind side. Stepped up, saw his receivers, tucked the ball, ran, managed to get the first down across midfield, 47-yard line, 1st and 10 for us.
Byhalia's going with 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers set, so a 3-4 defense. They're not linebackers. They're kind of playing back, but they are sending them. And where they were running from is exactly where Topher threw the ball. Well, the ball was caught and fumbled. I don't know if it was an incomplete pass. We'll find out here after the melee is over.
Well, looks like Heath are going to call it a catch and the fumble.
So pickup of one.
That was number 1. Saxton Douglas ran a trust left there and ran a couple of crossings and managed to hit Saxton across the middle, made the catch. Was hit pretty hard and coughed up the ball, but managed to fall back on it. Brings up 2nd and 9, and here's another loose ball, Heath.
Yep. And it took an Alabama bounce right into the hands of Bahalia. If you don't know what an Alabama bounce is, just watch a University of Alabama game. By the time Alabama fumbles the ball, it just magically bounces right back into their arms and usually ends up in a first down.
Heath, I've seen worse bounces from basketballs happen than Alabama tends to get with fumbled balls. But anyway, number 2, Eli Miller on the, number 4, Eli Miller on the fumble recovery there. For the Indians, they take over at the 40-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Again, got the ball punched out from behind. Topher had a run up the middle and just managed to punch the ball out from behind. And first turnover of the evening.
So Bahalia takes over on the 40-yard line. Not much going. 8:36 remaining here in the first quarter. And Brad, another negative play. Correction. We're marking that forward progress.
Yeah, that's. I think
their
that's
first positive play.
I think that's the right call, but pretty generous spot there, to say the least.
I would agree.
Looks like we do have a flag on the play, Heath. Just now seeing it at the 42-yard line, and we've got a personal foul against the Indians. No indication as to what the foul was, but a personal foul. Seems like it might have been an unsportsmanlike penalty. On Bahalia, it's going to cost them 15 yards from the end of the run, so a positive 2-yard play is going to turn into a negative 13-yard loss. Didn't see what happened there, but doesn't seem to be a lot of arguing from the Bahalia sideline. So
Bahalia going with the classic look with a solid white helmet. So here we go, Brad. 2nd and long. Wishbone formation. There was some movement in the backfield.
Yeah, it's going to be an illegal shift on Bahalia. It's going to cost them 5 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and around 28 for Bahalia. So Tigers need to take advantage here. Need to keep the pressure on. See if they can get the ball back. Either force Bahalia to punt or force them to turn it over. Certainly don't want to let them get to a manageable down the distance on 3rd and 4th down where they've got options. So hopefully the defense can come up big here and get another stop.
Well, so far, Bahalia has more penalty yards than total yards tonight. 20 yards just on this drive alone, the last 2 plays. Trying to work that left side. Got some room before he went out of bounds. It will be a 3rd and long situation for the Indian.
That was number 5, Devin Jackson, a senior for Bahalia around the left side there. Forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line around the 28. It's going to bring up 3rd down and around 22 yards to go for the Indians.
Third and 22. Not how you want to start any possession, much less your second possession when you went 3 and out the first time around. So got to get at least 22 and a half right here to avoid going 3 and out. And here we go. 2 men in the backfield. 1 receiver to the left. Now we have twins to the left, twins to the right. 1 man in the backfield and another flag. Lots of confusion going on.
And we got another false start against the Indians. Going to be another 5-yard penalty.
Are they calling him in motion?
Didn't see exactly what the penalty was for.
Well, no matter what it was, it'll be a 5-yard penalty. 3rd and 27, Brad. Have to bring out the pitching wedge for this one. Oh, they're going to go with the screen pass
To a lineman who is going to fumble the ball. I don't think that 53 was who was supposed to catch the ball there. I think that was.
There is another flag.
I think that was designed to be a halfback screen there, and big number 3 jumped in the way there, saw his opportunity match. Unfortunately, that is not allowed, and it's going to be another penalty. Actually, they're going to see whether or not penalty is going to be declined. That's what I thought might happen. So they're going to.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
They're going to let the play. I didn't know you could decline that.
Yeah, I was wondering that very same thing. I was thinking that the Tigers would not be able to decline it, but I guess they can.
All right.
You know, in jazz music, it's called improvisation, but sometimes in football, it's making it up as we go along.
Well, it's going to bring up 4th down and around 20 yards. So defense has made a statement here. After the turnover, they're going to get the ball back in good field position.
All right, here we go. Tyler Starnes back deep to receive. Decent snap. Not a good kick. A wobbler, high. And it takes a Hernando bounce. Brad, I believe that kick was 12 yards.
Yeah, kind of a bobbled snap by the punter. Not able to really get his foot into it. Then the ball, when it hit, backed up about 5 yards on the punter in favor of the Tigers. So Tigers are going to take over here, 1st down and 10 yards to go at the Byhalia 44-yard line. 6.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter of action. No score here at Anthony Jenkins Field at Tiger Stadium. Great crowd gathering here on the home side. Looks like Byhalia's brought their band across the way. Some folks in red on the visitor side over there. But we're ready for action here. Again, Tigers 1st down, 10 yards to go at the Byhalia 44.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play. I don't think the Tigers had enough men on the line of scrimmage. We'll find out what it was. Nice pass complete to number 34, Meyer Maddox.
The old swing and gate formation there, Heath. You got 3 down linemen in the middle of the field, and you've got 2 linemen out to the left and receivers behind them. I think the formation is good. I think may have been a little bit of a false start, so I think it's going to cost the Tigers 5 yards here. But I love to see the creativity.
Yes,
a lot of thought went into that play. I hate that it wasn't able to execute, but. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Going to remain 1st down. Still inside Byhalia territory. Now 1st down at 15. And it looks like we're going to have our first heat timeout of the first quarter. Again, 6 minutes, 15 seconds remain here in the opening quarter. No score here. Again, Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium, Hernando, Mississippi. Beautiful night for football. Glad to have you along.
Well, Brad, heat timeout, not much. Heat is not much of a factor tonight.
Certainly not like it was in that opening game some 3 weeks ago when we were all gathered here and it was sweltering. That's the only way to describe the weather that night. Much different story here 3 weeks later, mid-September. Again, football weather, going to be in the 70s throughout the game, low humidity. Great night for high school football.
All right, heat timeout is over. The ball will be placed at the 49. A 4-yard penalty. I don't know if they marked that off correctly, but here we go. Ball snap. Topher has time. Pocket closes. He's got daylight. He is working his way. He's up to the original line of scrimmage and then a whole lot more, and just sheer grit, pure power. Awesome effort.
Dragging defenders along. He waited to the absolute last second to step up and the +2 edge pursuers to miss. From there on, it was open field out in front of him. A couple of guys tried to tackle him, managed to shake them off. The last guy grabbed hold of him, and Topher took him for a ride for about brings him off the Byhalia 30.
Drips to the left, man in motion. Comes back to the wing. Simple handoff up the middle, positive yards.
bring in from the Navy, some naval skydivers, bring in the game ball and the American flag as the national anthem was wrapping up yesterday. That was pretty cool to see.
Always an awesome sight to see.
They had
skydivers bringing in, especially with the flag.
Absolutely, they had video of the from a camera attached to the diver, so we were able to watch along on the jumbotron as he was making his way into the stadium.
Stop made right there by the Tigers. Once again, Tyler starts, make catch and touchdown passes, and also make tackles on the kickoff.
And don't forget, he held for the extra point in between all of that. So as a man out there, but that's what you call a player, a guy who can catch a 35 pass, then hold for the extra point, and then make the tackle on the ensuing kickoff.
All right, so the Tigers are up early. And let's see how the answers. They're getting their play from the sideline. Some coaches that first for the drive on the sideline are out there next try to catch the defense. Not in position and not have enough time to react. That's not really hustling to the right now.
Well, you got those big boys up front. They might have been hustling, but looks like a little confusion. Delay of game coming out of the off the kickoff. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty right at the bat. Again, a little confusion. Personnel not in the right spot. It's going to cost some birds. I tell you what, Heath, the proliferation in high school football of no huddle offense is just amazing. Back in the day, and usually when announcers talk about back in their day, but back in my day, we in individually, you'd sub in one player, usually a full person, would sub in play and communicate the play in every time. But now most high school of level run this no huddle offense, high tempo spread, no huddle offense, and it's really something to see.
Well, the first play of the drive doesn't get anything for Byhalia. They actually got negative yards. So, multiple negative passing plays for to start the game. That'll hurt the average.
Yeah, great job of pursuit there by the Tiger defense. Don't want to take anything away from the Tiger defense there. They're swarming tonight like they've been taught to do. That linebacker core that is absolutely menacing. I would not wind up against a run from those 4 young men.
Well, Brad, Winstuff trips to right, and then there's a block in the back. Loose ball on the field. Multiple referees immediately signaled that he was down before the ball came loose. But this is definitely going to be a block in the back against Byhalia. You can see it from up here in the press box.
Be interested to see what they do here, what Coach McCann might do here. He might actually decline this penalty.
Block in the back is the call, as we all expected.
And he is.
They're talking about it.
Well, not sure Coach McCann. Now he's got it figured out. I think he's going to back him up.
So, yes, Brad is correct. Coach McCann elects to back him up.
Again, Heath, what I love to see there, he sought the advice of his assistant coaches there. Probably his defensive coordinator. I didn't see exactly who it was, but had an assistant coach there talking the situation. Love to see a head coach turn to his assistants and ask for their input. Really shows the markings of a strong program.
Deep shot. And I'm pretty sure the ball hit the ground. Yeah, the official here on the far side on the 50-yard line immediately ruled that the ball hit the ground. Wasn't his call to make, but he made it. And it was the correct call.
Yeah, it looked like the right call to me, Heath. Defensively for the Tigers there, number 4, Meyer Maddox were in coverage there. Underthrown ball. Both guys had a shot at it, kind of ran each other, trying to make the catch. Knocked the ball away. Caromed off close to the Byhalia receiver who had a chance to make the catch, but the ball did hit the ground. It's going to bring up third down and a taxi ride here. Third down and around 30 or so for Byhalia here. 2 minutes remaining in tonight's first quarter. Hernando up nothing.
And receiver in the backfield, I should say the running back in the backfield, got an early dump. Not Canadian football, can't do that here in high school football in America. So we'll see another penalty. a snap penalty, but I don't know what we'll see here. They're calling the illegal shift. They're calling, Hernando is calling for it to be declined, so it'll bring up fourth down and the result of the play.
Yeah, despite the illegal shift there, Hallis Lawson did a great job sniffing out the play there. It was a wide receiver slip screen to the inside. Hallis was not fooled, made the tackle, wrapped up, got the guy on the ground, and it's going to cause Byhalia to punt from deep in their own territory. Third punt of the evening, I believe, for Byhalia here in the first quarter. Tyler Starnes is going to stand around the neighborhood of midfield, right middle of the Hernando Tigers logo, waiting to receive this punt.
Brad, every play that last possession for Byhalia was either a negative play or a penalty.
Well,
and here on fourth down, we see it again. So the very first play, they got delay of game. Here, this last play, it looks like delay of game. This will be, nope, it's false start is the call. So this is not what we'd call a disciplined football team right now.
No, Heath, certainly a lot of penalties. I know that's got to be frustrating to Coach D'Angelo Ballard from Byhalia. He's got some adjustments to make on his team, but again, inside their own 10-yard line, punting from his end zone.
And it's blocked. Ball is up, and it will be recovered and downed by Byhalia. Inside the 5, we'll call it the 4 after the corner. Exactly where it is.
The series for Byhalia. You have to regroup his groups. If you're a Tiger fan, you're ecstatic. Defense did their job, got the ball back, putting the ball in the offense's hands inside the Byhalia 5-yard line at 4. First and goal from there, and Topher Jones heads out to lead his offense, hopefully looking for 6 more points here.
Brad, don't want to rub it in, but negative plays, negative penalties, and then a negative punt, all in one possession. Every single play was negative for Byhalia.
Yeah, not a good possession for Byhalia.
Up the middle, go the Tigers. Devin Gaines making his way up the middle, closes in.
And we're going to have a timeout taken by Byhalia here. Coach Ballard wants to talk it over. It's going to be second and goal from the 3-yard line for the Tigers after the timeout.
Well, not the best start for the Tigers, but a good start by the Tigers. 7-0. They have a chance to make it 14-0 here in the opening quarter. We've got a minute 13 left before we close out quarter number 1. And Brad, the homestands filled in quite nicely tonight. Student sections on their feet, bands playing, end zones are packed. I believe we've got a couple of football games in each end zone going on right now by some of the Hernando Youth Football Association Tigers.
That's some of the most competitive football in the world is those end zone paper cup football games that you and I played plenty of. I don't guess they have paper cups anymore, but
we need to bring back wax paper cups.
That's what I'm saying. Wax paper, Coca-Cola wax paper cups. Wad a couple of those boys up, and it became a nice football to
put a little
toss
sand
around.
In it.
Absolutely. Good times.
And the round works. Tyler takes it, is into the end zone. Hey, that's number 2 for Tyler.
Tyler racking up the touchdowns tonight. Again, Heath, as you said, lined up on the right side of the formation. Put him in motion. Hit him on the end around sweep, and Tyler into the left side of the left corner of the end zone untouched. And as we said last time, now he gets to turn around and hold for the extra point attempt. So busy man for the Tigers here tonight. And Tigers set up in their normal swinging gate formation. And the line's going to shift over into now kick formation. Starnes drops down into his hold set. There's the snap, and Heath, guess what? Got a yellow hanky on the field once again. Penalties really starting to pile up here in the first quarter. This one is going to be against Byhalia. It's going to be encroachment against Byhalia, so they're going to move the ball to about the 1.5-yard line, and we're going to try this again.
You know, Brad, in these situations, I'm okay if the coach declines that penalty for the extra point because you practice that extra point right there every day in practice. It's also the games. I've seen some coaches decline those. If you're not going to go for 2, just make it easy on yourself.
Yeah, because an extra point is a lot about timing.
Yes.
And that, at that point, Tyler Starnes did a great job, Heath. I watched him specifically, knowing what you were going to say there. I watched him specifically. He counted his steps off from the new line of scrimmage and made sure that the timing was going to be right for Usselton, the kicker. And a good snap, a good hold, and a good kick is through. 1 minute, 6 seconds remaining here in tonight's first quarter. Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium. Tigers on top, 14-0. Beautiful night for football here in Hernando, Mississippi. Glad to have you along. Once again, Heath Hopkins. I'm Brad Bush along his side. And as Heath said earlier, a great night. Student section's full. Band is rocking. End zones are a buzz with action. We've got our normal
Full of activity.
Full of activity. We've got food trucks in the north end zone. We got a bouncy house, I believe, and our normal Booster Club tailgating down in the south end zone. Just an ideal night for high school football here in the state of Mississippi.
Well, currently 1 minute, 6 seconds remaining, quarter number one. Hernando 14, Bahia no score. As the kick goes down, and I believe it does fall on the sideline, so that will be a penalty against the Tigers. So right now, Brad, last possession for Bahia, the Tiger defense, very stiff. All negative plays last possession, even a negative punt. And added some penalties, 20 yards of penalties. It was just a disastrous possession for the Indians. Let's see how they answer right here.
Well, if you're Coach McCann and the Tiger defense, you want to keep them on the ropes. You don't want to give them any hope in this game. You're up 14-0 in the first quarter. But this team certainly has the speed to have a quick strike capability, and you want to make sure you don't let that happen and keep a nice lead. Here's a nice stop early in the backfield. I think they're going to get forward progress. Going to end up being a loss of around 1, brings up second down and 11. Again, that swarming Tiger defense met the runner around a yard deep end zone, brought him down about 5 yards deep, but they'll give him forward progress out to the 34-yard line. It'll be second and 11. Down marker says third, but I'm sure that's just second down. There we go. Now we've got it corrected.
First positive play in a while.
Pretty basic toss sweep to the right side there. Number 5, Devin Jenner for the Indians. Managed to pick up around 3 yards. Going to bring up third and long. And once again, the Tiger defense, you want to keep them by third and long. Don't give them a reason to make a decision on fourth down. You don't want them in fourth and short around midfield, down 14-0. And that's when coaches tend to go for it. So you want to keep them in long down and distance here.
Number 77, Cortez Newsom for the Indians of Bahia. Back in. We saw him out with an injury earlier, but he's back now. All right, Brad. End of quarter number 1. And your Hernando Tigers 14. The Indians of Bahia High School, no score. We're going to take a short break. Please feel free to watch the sights and sounds of Hernando High School football here at Tiger Stadium, Anthony Jenkins Field. We'll be back in a short moment.
Tiger fans, if you will, give your attention to the 50-yard line. Tonight we're going to recognize our National Merit semifinalists. High school students entered the National Merit Scholarship Program by taking the preliminary SAT. National Merit semifinalists are the highest scoring entrants in this state and represent less than 1% of each state's high school seniors. Hernando High is proud to recognize Mariana Foster as this year's National Merit semifinalist. Mariana is the daughter of Pete and Ann Foster. Mariana plans her 10 at Undecided College, where she will attend a major in statistics. Let's give a round of applause for Mariana for this prestigious accomplishment. Congratulations, Mariana.
The second row of our clear, that's
And welcome back to Anthony Jenkins Field here at Tiger Stadium, Hernando, Mississippi. We're back here at the start of the second quarter. Tigers are up 14-0, and first play of the second quarter is a run around the left side by Byhalia by number 7, C.J. Wilson. He's met by a host of Tigers and going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up fourth and around 9 yards to go early in the second quarter of action. Justin Hammond on the tackle, big ham bone on the tackle for the Tigers. Good to call his name for the first time tonight.
Brad cutting the last two possessions together. A net yardage of negative 38 yards for Byhalia. Hard to win ball games like that. Low snap, takes one step, gets it away. And it'll take a Hernando bounce and immediately down. So that kick goes about 26, and that's where the Tigers take over.
Yeah, ball Heath once again. That's the second punt tonight we've seen that was relatively short to begin with, and then when it hit, checked up, as I like to say in golf, had a little bite on it, backed up a few yards before Byhalia was able to fall on it and down it. Tigers are going to take over at their own 47-yard line out near field. 10 yards to go. Topher Jones leads the offense out. Number 2, Devin's in the backfield with him.
Let's see, Brad. Looking back, every possession for Byhalia so far has been a 3 and out. No first down given up by the Tiger defense. Quite impressive after 1 quarter of football.
Yeah, defense is doing a great job tonight. As you pointed out, Heath, some of those plays are self-inflicted by Byhalia, but a good job on the other plays tonight of holding them, limiting them pretty much to yardage. You got somewhere around there. First play for the Tigers was a run by number 18, Tyler Starnes, on the jet sweep around the left side. Picks up around 6.
Nice play right there by Hollis Lawson. Comes to the middle. Dangerous for receivers. Lawson came middle. Works his way. Very nice pick right there, man.
27-yard gain by Hollis Lawson there on the reception. Beautiful ball thrown by Topher. Going to have the 20-yard line. First 10 yards to go.
Nice shunt play by the Tigers. Here we go. Working the middle. Offensive line doing their thing. Devin Gaines following blockers. Falls forward. Nice pickup of 5 yards right there. Second off for the Tigers. Ball inside the 20, placed at the 15.
Second down and 5.
Yeah, 5-yard pickup there for who was heavily recruited around the Southeast. Ended up, I believe at one time might have been a Mississippi State commit and eventually flipped to Memphis. Currently playing offensive lineman for the Tigers. Also for Memphis is A. Cullens, all-conference linebacker who exhausted his eligibility for the Tigers last year. But all 3 Byhalia products. So, again, good talent coming out of that high school. Especially for a relatively small school. Again, they're 4A. Made the jump up from 3A, just like the Tigers jumped from 6A to 7A in the new 7 district, 7 level class system in school.
And on to the coach for Byhalia. Nice hit in the backfield. It dropped immediately. And pursuit. Nice play by the Tigers.
That was big 24 Caleb Hickman. Met the run back, heads up in the backfield. Wrapped him up, brought him to the ground. Getting up a 4th and long situation. Again, the Tiger linebackers. He lost the line and see those 4 young men standing tall in their forms. Very, very messy. Lay a pop to you. I guarantee you that. So going to bring up a punt situation.
Take off a little bit better. Takes the ball. Immediately heads to his right. I think he knew where he was running before the ball was even snapped. Great return inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers.
Yeah, Tyler did a great job, took the ball around the 32-yard line. And before 4-yard turns, you said he almost kind of predetermined which way he was going to head with that ball once he caught it. Fielded it clean, brought it in. 24 yards later, he's down at the 8-yard line. First and goal for the Tigers. Topher Jones leads the offense out onto the field. He's joined in the backfield by number 1, Saxton Douglas.
Here we go. Play number 1. Tigers met in the back immediately. I'll bring up a section.
Yeah, that big defensive Desmond Martin, number 6'4", 285, senior for Byhalia. That's just a large human being there on the left side of the Byhalia. Wrapped up Saxton on the carry, brought it for loss of a couple. And 12 seconds.
Pass falls incomplete. Receiver was Ron Taylor was there, just missed the pass, so bring her down situation.
Well, that's the star baseball player in Topher coming out there. He cocked that big arm of his and let go. Had some flames coming out of it as it headed towards the receiver. Taylor unable to bring it in around the goal line. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal at the 12-yard line for the Tigers.
All right, here we go. Number 1, Saxton Douglas in the backfield, along with number 15, Topher Jones. Man in motion. Get the handoff. Pressure. Topher trying to escape. Has a situation where he escapes one time and escaped the second time. Wow. Wow. It's a negative play, but it could have been so much worse twice. And we got an injured Indian on the field.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get a number here. Looks like number 28 for Byhalia, and that's Cortavius Boyce, 6 foot 175 sophomore cornerback. He's up quickly. Looks like he may have just dinged up an ankle there. But again, as you said, he could have been a negative play. Topher literally shedding defenders one by one as they attempted to bring him down. Managed to get about 5 more yards than he probably should have, all on his own sheer determination and athletic ability. And for the first time tonight, looks like we're going to have a field goal attempt here as Will Usselton, number 21, trots out for the Tigers. 4th down and goal from the 14.
This will be a 31-yard attempt for Usselton and the Tigers.
Well, we know this, Heath. He's got plenty of leg.
Waiting the snap. The hold, the kick, plenty of distance, and good.
Right down the middle.
So the snap, number 12, Kenan Leslie. The hold for number 18, Tyler Starnes, and the kick for number 21, Will Usselton, are all good. 24 is the score for the Tigers. 3 minutes, 26 seconds remain for halftime. We're going to take a short break. Listen to the sights and sounds here at Tiger Stadium.
Our first out sponsors, Niagara Water and Hyson. And sports of all sorts for all your Tiger gear needs. Support local, support Hernandez. Go Tigers.
And welcome back, everybody. Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium. 3 minutes, 26 seconds remaining here in tonight's second quarter. Tigers up 24-0 after a successful 31-yard Will Usselton field goal attempt. And in to kick for the Tigers. Kickoff, number 19, Vincent Walters. Well, I tell you, Heath, a strong place kicker in high school football can be such a weapon, as was shown there. You can really win some games if you've got a solid place, and that's at all levels of football. I don't want to just say high school. It's just in high school it's very rare to have such a solid kicking staff as you've got here with number 19, Vincent Walsh, handling kickoff duties, and number 21, Will plays. Big shout out to Jackson Usselton. Had a in Sylvia last night for the Northwest Rangers. I believe 13 points on the evening, including 4 field goals and an extra point. So the Usselton kicking family is doing big things here in Mississippi on multiple levels of football. So to see that, proud for the Usselton family.
You know, Brad, to go on the kicking game, as you mentioned, not only are the Tigers just kicking it deep and into the end zone, it's called coffin corner, where you angle the kick far to the sideline, where it makes it so incredibly hard for them to receive the ball and get positive yardage. And right there, we see the kick in coffin corner. Earlier in the game, we saw one go out of bounds. Sometimes that happens. But just a super strong leg to put that ball at the 1 yard line in the corner, where the return is going to be so hard, because it's so hard to practice that because many people don't have it. Tigers do.
Yeah, it's definitely a luxury, Heath. I mean, when you've got a leg,
college teams don't have it.
Yeah, a lot of college teams don't have it. When you've got 2 guys with kicking legs like Walters and Usselton, you've really got a luxury. Here's an incomplete pass intended to cross the middle for number 22. That's David Jones with the drop. It's going to bring up a quick 3rd down and 10 for the Indians here. 3 minutes, 13 seconds remaining here in tonight's second quarter. Clock stop. Tigers up 24-0. You get a stop here, and you got time to punch it in before halftime and extend this already sizable lead.
And Brad, back-to-back plays with no penalties for the Indians.
Well, we're really rolling along now, Heath.
3rd and 10. Haven't picked up a positive yard yet. On that, pass is complete.
Look at that swarming defense, Heath.
Brought down in the backfield. Brad, once again, Bahalia still has not had a first down yet tonight.
Yeah, that was big. Cape Hickman out there once again in the backfield disrupting the play. Did manage to complete the pass, but brought down immediately. Going to be a loss of 3. Going to bring up 4th down and 13 from their own 17-yard line. Again, 2 minutes and 44 seconds remaining here in tonight's second quarter. Tyler Starnes drops back deep to receive a punt.
I'm watching if he has decided which way he's going to run.
Well, just saw him give a signal to his up back there, 34, Meyer Maddox. Two are probably communicating.
He's got room, Brad. He's got lots of room. Following his block is cut back. There he goes. Number 18.
3rd touchdown of the evening for Tyler.
Yes, absolutely. He received that ball at the 49. So a 49-yard return by the Tigers. The marker was dropped at the 49. That's not official. We don't know. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, you will easily rewind it and do know. But the marker was dropped at the 49. That's where the Tigers will get credit for it here right now. 49-yard return, number 18, Tyler Starnes. What a phenomenal night he's having, as you mentioned, Brad. Found the end zone for the 3rd time tonight, and he has done even a better job pulling the snaps out of the sky for the kick and extra points. Nice snap there. Easy hold and plenty of distance. So the snap for number 12, Kenan Leslie. The hold for number 18, Tyler Starnes, the touchdown maker. And the kick for number 21, Will Usselton, is once again good. Brad, Tigers have scored twice now, 10 points in the last 72 seconds.
Well, Heath, I'm going to go ahead and put in my vote for both special teams and offensive player of the week this week. You'd be surprised to learn that it's number 18, Tyler Starnes. Still got a lot of game left to go. Still 2 minutes here in the second quarter of tonight's game. But odds-on favorite for both special teams and offensive player of the week this week is Tyler Starnes, who now has 3 touchdowns on the evening, 2 catches, 1 long catch, and a long touchdown return. Heath, in addition to solid holding on the place kicks, doesn't get much better than that. That's a pretty good first half for a player at any level. Tyler Starnes got a pretty special evening going on here tonight.
Vincent Walters out there to kick for the Tigers. Now, Brad, I can say this about kickers. Sometimes their foot gets tired. Sometimes they can't just keep putting it in the corner or the end zone over and over and over. He still puts it inside the 2. Last time it was at the 1, this time the 2. So obviously massive signs of him getting tired, right? 1 yard difference.
God, disappointing. I'm sure Coach McCann's going to have a stern talk with young man. 1 yard shy of the zone. You hate to see that, but again, special teams plays such a huge role. So many coaches preach special teams, and one thing I love, Heath. A lot of programs. College programs, when they get ready to bus to the stadium, a lot of teams will put their special teams on the number 1 bus.
Yes.
And just to kind of make sure that those guys know that they're the important. A lot of times they're forgotten, but they can really be weapons in the game of football. And certainly the Hernando Tigers have a solid special teams department going and doing great things here tonight.
1 man in the backfield next to the quarterback. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Immediately met in the backfield. Another negative play, Brad.
Yeah, that was number 4, Ryan Taylor, first to get his paws on him in the backfield there. Host of Tigers end up making the tackle. Loss of 2 on the play. Second down, 12 yards to go. Once again, Hernando defense really racking up those negative plays here.
Brad, every time you come to the ball game, doesn't matter if it's high school, college, professional, semi-pro, whatever it be, you always see something that you've usually never seen before. Tonight, I have never seen a team keep going 3 and out and have negative yards every possession. Quarterback has negative yards passing right now. We don't want to rub it in, but this defense is just stout tonight. That last pass was completed. It was a 2-yard loss. And so the negative plays are just mounting right now.
Yeah, again, Heath, as you said, you don't want to point fingers, you don't want to rub it in, but at the same time, your defense has to make those tackles, and they've got to get those guys on the ground. And they're, again,
another stop in the backfield right there.
Yeah, just a great job defensively for the Tigers there. That's number 12. That's Big Hannon Leslie in there, meeting the receiver, meeting the carrier deep in the backfield. It's going to be another loss on the play, another 3 and out, 4th and 15. And guess who's headed back out on the field, Heath? Last week's offensive player of the week, Tyler Starnes, and again in the early running for this week's offensive and special teams player of the week.
All right. He's out there. I'm watching him see if he's already picking his side. It looks like his head's leaning a little bit to the right, looking toward the right. Let's see what he does after that. Would be the wide side of the field. Let's see if to kick it to him. Sometimes we have problems with the snap to get the ball off. Good snap. Got the ball off. Not a good kick time. He goes out of bounds, shy of the 30. And that looks to be like a 13-yard kick.
Yeah, off the side of the foot, Heath, as you said, no opportunity for a return there. Tigers are going to get the ball, looks like around the Byhalia 27-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go, 31.1 seconds remaining here in tonight's second quarter. Tigers up 31-0 here at Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium in Hernando. We'll see what the Tigers elect to do here. Topher Jones leads the offense back out on the field. He's got Saxton Douglas in the backfield with him.
Correction, Brad, 8-yard kick by Byhalia. And here we go. We're going to air it out to the end zone. We got a man. He's there. And it's off. Topher Jones connects with 4. Ron Taylor. 1 play off. 8-yard touchdown pass.
That's 8 yards. 28-yard line. Nice pass, a fade route to Ryan in the right corner of the end zone. Beautifully thrown ball, great catch. Managed to avoid the band equipment that's set up down in the end zone there, so nobody dinged up on that play. You like to see that. Band's warming up or getting ready to take the field here at halftime down in the south end zone. All the equipment and accoutrement are gathered there in the end zone.
And there you go. Once again, the snap from number 12, Kenan Leslie. The hold from number 18, Tyler Starnes. And the kick from number 21, Will Wastleton, is good. Brad, the possession started with 31.1 seconds. And right now it looks like they forgot to wind the clock. The clock is running after the kick. We are now inside 10 seconds. The officials haven't seen it. I'm looking at it. And, we're under 5 seconds now.
Yeah, I wonder, we'll see if they put time back on the clock. If we're don't think we're looking at I think we're going to head to halftime.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Not sure what that's all about, but running clock there at the end of the half. Final 23 seconds of the half allowed to tick off. No kickoff for the Tigers. I'm going to take a 38-0 lead in here at halftime.
Well, plenty of halftime entertainment. Brad Bush and I will take a break. We'll be back with second half action. Enjoy the halftime festivities. Your score here at Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium. Hernando 38, Bahalia no score.
Tiger fans, it's bad time for the Community Bank Challenge. Tonight's contestants are Hannah Shea and Evan Melton. The rules are simple. The student who makes the most throws into the target in 30 seconds wins a $100. The two seniors with the most safe throws throughout the season will be back here at the last home game, October 27th, to compete for a $1,000 scholarship from Community Bank. Contestants, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Ladies and gentlemen, tonight for your halftime entertainment, please welcome the four-time Mississippi 6A state champion, 14-time sweepstakes award-winning, all-superior Hernando High School Band. Tonight, the band will be performing selections from their 2023 show, Vintage 23. Ladies and gentlemen, 2023 All Superior Hernando High School Band. majors for the band are Addison Dillo, Link Pearl, and Samuel Moore.
Directors of the band include DJ Fitzgerald, Harris,
Lynn Evo, and Joseph Swimmer. Additional staff includes Jeremy Driver, Mason Hill, and Jacob Lava. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to also say a special thank you for your award-winning band and the following gold and platinum level sponsors for making our competition season possible. I'd like to say a special thank you for Sonic of Hernando, TNT Trucking, Sunrise Building Supply, Science and Stuff, Coldwater Animal Hospital, Bruce Pruitt, SDR Trucking, Center Stage Dance, and Montgomery Plumbing. I'd like to say thank you so much for these. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let these students know how much you love them. Let's go, Hernando High School, Maryland.
Hernando. Tigers at 38-0. Getting ready to start the third quarter of action here. Brad Bush alongside Heath Hopkins. Open kickoff in the third quarter. And we're underway here in the second half.
Tigers deferred. And right there, it's Stark picking up where he left off in the first half. Working his way across midfield and inside 30, but he's finally brought down. Brad, that looks like
Number 18, Tyler Strong on the
58-yard return.
Brought down by number 6, Orlando Miller.
Mr. Versatile Tyler Starnes, who's done it all here tonight. Puts a big kickoff return. Off the ball on the left side of the field. Made his way around the right side of the field. Had good blocking up until about midfield. And managed to get about 20 more yards on his own after that. Ball's going to be spotted at the 25-yard line by ahead of the Tigers. Offense to the field, led by Topher Jones. And we're ready for action here.
Tigers from the 25-yard line.
Running clock start.
Just because I didn't say that, so we're going to have a running clock here in the second half tonight.
We see plenty of lights heading out, heading toward McInville Road. As we play, so we get ready for the first snap of the second half. First play here in the second half. Sonic Drive-In will be busy tonight, Brad. Topher hit in the backfield, dropped immediately, loss on the play for the Tigers.
Yeah,
they'll bring up second down.
It's big number 53, Desmond Martin, in there again. He's caused some problems from that defensive end spot all night long tonight. Ball down about 7 yards down the line of scrimmage, maybe 8 yards. Going to be second down and 18 for the Tigers.
All right. Negative play on first down. Trips to the left, one receiver tonight, one man in the backfield. For Jesse's looking to throw, goes underneath. Great move right after the catch. Saxon Douglas, receiver on the play, gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Number 2, Taylor
It's
Austin.
about a 3rd and 9 situation, Brad.
Yeah, able to get a big chunk of the yards back, plus a yard that lost on the first down. Again, as you said, he gets up 3rd down, 9 yards to go. Great look there to the left. To
3rd down, 9.
It's up 3rd and 9.
Topher stays back there, works his way, ball across the field, goes across his body, is complete.
Goes past complete to
Goes
number
from
4,
one hash mark to the other.
Brought down by number 7, C.J. Wilson.
Taylor works his way forward.
Right to the catch is good for a first down. Tigers.
Tigers can pick up one more first down inside 5-yard line, around the 3-yard line if they choose.
Been really impressed with Topher's patience tonight. He really standing in the pocket to the last possible second, allowing his receivers and other players to get open downfield.
Evan Gaines working on the offensive line. Pick up a 3 on the play. Second for the Tigers.
Just to continue my thought there, as I said earlier, number 53, Desmond Martin for Bahia, has been in the backfield a lot. That takes some courage to stand in the pocket against that young man, 6'4", 285 senior, and has great speed off of his defensive end position. But Topher's done a great job standing in the pocket, letting the play develop, and panicking, stepping up when the pocket collapses. He's done a masterful job tonight leading this offense.
Encroachment is a call. Offsides on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still remains second down. 2nd and 3 for the Tigers. Receiver to the right. One-on-one matchup. Nope. We'll go toss left. He's got room.
Number 2, James on the carry.
I think we have a touchdown.
Very good.
The linesman throw his hands up, and he did. That was number 2, Devin Gaines, around the left side. One tackle at about the 3-yard line, broke another tackle at the goal line. Managed to make his way into the end zone for another Tiger touchdown. Again, 44-0 here. 7 minutes, 40 seconds. We do have a running clock here tonight, second half. Tigers up 44-0. Extra point pen.
Looks like after school traffic right now. A lot of taillights at toward McInville.
Point after attempt by number 21, Will Wilson is good.
The hold from 18, Tyler Strong. Good. 7 minutes, 10 seconds remain here at quarter number 3. Tigers opening possession, starting where they left off. Hernando, 45. No score. Brad, getting these scores for us around the region?
Yeah, he's got several games, Region 7A1 games going on tonight. Again, as I said earlier, Soda Central's traveled over to Malvern, Arkansas. Malvern currently has a lead 14-7 halftime over there. It is halftime in Oxford. Tupelo leads Oxford 14-7 halftime.
Number 19, Vincent Walker set to kick off for the Tigers.
The Lakes, Fort Lake travels over to Lake Carmen tonight. Score 38-7 Gators at halftime over the Eagles. 25-14 Lewisburg over Olive Branch at halftime. And down in the Delta in Cleveland, it is 18-13 in favor of the Wildcats of Cleveland Central at halftime down in the Delta. So again, Region 7A1, no district games yet played, so all teams are 0-0 in the district. And it's pretty good action, pretty close games, a couple of tie games in Britain and in Oxford.
Ball is kicked once again to Coffin Warner. Received there at the 3. Trying to make way across again, Brad. We talked about it earlier in the first half.
Number 8, Devonta Malone on the
So
return.
hard to return. Saw that right there.
Brought down by number 44, Gavin Odom.
Gavin Odom, 44 on the tackle there. Even more credit to him. Again, as you said, he put the ball down that Coffin corner. Makes it so difficult to get a return. It's a set, and usually the receiver is catching the ball and momentum is going in the right direction, and it really is just a weapon if you've got a guy like Vincent that can put the ball there on a consistent basis. You're going to be starting defensively a lot of drives deep in your opponent's territory. It's really a big weapon for the Tigers.
Ball be placed at the 13-yard line. That's where the Indians will have their first possession here in the second half. Score 45-0.
Heath, I'm starting to see some backup defenders in here for the Tigers. Some numbers that we haven't called a lot so far this season. Number 22, Tate Williams in the defensive secondary for the type 16. Adrian Mears in as well. Looks like we've changed out the linebacking core too. So Elias getting some reps here tonight. I'd like to see that. It's nice. You cannot duplicate game time, game action.
Well, the one guy who's not getting
Number 7, C.J. Wilson on the carry for the
one of the
Indians.
leaders of this team. Made a huge
Brought
stop.
down by number 11, Justin Hammett.
Met with Justin here a couple of weeks ago.
Wilson's carry good for an Indian first down.
Any nuggets for us there? Any nuggets of wisdom coming from Handball?
It was quite funny. He did tell me that I said, "Hey, what do y'all call pitching when he's not around?" And he said, "Big Steve." He said, "Big Steve was after us today." So I got a kick out of that one.
Hopefully Big Steve doesn't find that out. Big Steve, of course, being Coach Steve McCann, head coach of the Tigers.
Here we go. First play. That last play was the first down for the entire evening for it did not have a first down for the entire first half. That play right there is 6 yards. So it'll be a second full situation.
Yeah, again, Heath, as I said, backups pretty heavy on some backup defenders here. I do see number 12, Cannon Leslie, out there. He's a starter. He's usually out there. I do see number 24, Caleb Hickman, but several other backups in there getting some good game reps.
Number 2, Taylor Austin on the carry for the Indians.
And Austin's going to have Bahelga's second first down in the second half and second first down of the game.
Carry's good for the
And of his drive. So finally some positive things starting to happen by Bahelga on offense. Ball now at their own 38-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Just over 2 minutes remaining game tonight's third quarter. We have a running clock. Tigers up 45-0. So we have a running clock here in the second half.
Three receivers to the right, one receiver to the left, and Brad looks like he was beat the traffic Sonic on that play.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there. Every 10 players stayed set. And wide receiver split out left. Took off running. False start, 5-yard penalty. First down, 15 yards to go for the Indians.
Not mistaken, Brad. Going to the second. So here we go.
Screenshots.
On the ground, met in the backfield, dropped by a host of Tigers, bring up second and long.
Big number 12, Cannon Leslie leading the charge there. Made first contact with the running back from Mahalia. Host of Tigers finished off the play, but credit number 12 there in the back. Some other numbers, new numbers and names we're seeing out there. Looks like one back up number 29, Sean Scott in the game. Get some line numbers here momentarily.
Going deep. Ball tipped in the air. Ball's incomplete. Brad, we're under a minute.
Number 12, Isaac Greer.
Yeah, that ball was deep there by loose to number 12, Isaac Greer. Defensively, number 20, Christian Cody. Did a great job there. Defensively, stride for stride with the receiver. Managed to knock the ball away and bring up third and long now for the Indian. And as I said, he's running clock down to around 17 seconds here in tonight's third quarter.
Let's see if we get one more play here in the third quarter. I don't think we will. Fourth quarter. I think Mahalia is okay with 11 o'clock going on. And that's the case. The clock is expired. We'll go to the sidelines. And we're going to take a short little break ourselves. We're watching Tiger football here at Anthony Jenkins Field, Tiger Stadium.
Tigers up 45-0. Starting the fourth quarter. We have a running clock here in the second half. And Mahalia's got the ball. Third down, 15 yards to go. Just outside the third line at the 33. Seven, Scooter Rayburn out on the field. 27, A. Seeley out. Seen some action tonight. Defensively for the Tigers. Also number 14, Noah Mashburn out on that play.
Number 22, Tate Williams.
And right now, the Tigers need to make a fourth down stop. See if Mahalia goes for it. Looks like they're going to bring in the putter. A little confusion there. Starks is slowly making his way out. He's not sure if he's wrong or not.
He's going to come in. He's sent 22, Tate Williams off to the sideline. Tate made the big tackle there on third down to hold the Indians short of the first down. So good to see Tate out there getting some action, getting the tackle, getting in the records.
Uh-oh, problems. Bobbled it. It's a good snap, bobbled it. He was going to pass it or not, but after he bobbled it, he was going to pass it.
Bobble snap on the punt.
Yeah, big Rotarius Burgess
Number 50,
making the stop on
Rotarius
the punter. But there
Burgess.
again, as you said, he wobbly snap, but not a bad snap. Hit the punter in the hands. Just been able to field it cleanly. And Rodarius met him almost instantaneously. I think that ball, even if he had handled the snap well, that was going to be a block punt or a sack there, or flush the punter out and force him to run. Rodarius was deep in the backfield.
First and 10 Tigers from the 35-yard line.
We've got a new quarterback in, number 17, Brandon Overstreet takes over offensive reins for the Tigers.
So the future is now for the Tigers. As we're watching the Tigers work their way forward.
13 Brady Clancy on the carry.
Number 11 on the play.
Brought down by number
13
32 for
Clancy on the carry.
Davion
Tigers
Johnson.
first time we call Brady's name tonight.
We're approaching the 10-minute mark.
Carry good for a first down. Tigers.
Brad, I don't see as many tail lights now. I guess all the drive-ins are full. I'm sure the telephones are ringing hard and heavy at Papa
13 Brady Clancy on the carry.
Nothing like a Friday night in Mississippi
Tackle
high
by
school
28,
football,
Boyce.
especially in Hernando Heath. We've said in every broadcast we've had this year.
Second down and 4.
Embraces this high school and the student body here, in particular football and all the athletics embrace here at the school. But there's no place I'd rather be in a place like this on a Friday night, especially with the weather we've got tonight. Great weather here in Hernando tonight.
Well, another first down. 2 first downs here on this drive.
Brandon Overstreet in the quarterback, number 17 for Topher Jones. 9 is done. At number 9 for Topher.
First and goal from the 7-yard line.
Here we go. All snapped up at the backfield. Still working his way forward. Brady Clancy, the ball.
13 Brady Clancy on the
For the
carry.
Tigers.
Tackle by number 7,
He
C.J.
see if we can get
Wilson.
some other names called. Number 30, Leighton Davis in the ball game. Split out wide for the Tigers. Looks like we've got number 6, Landon Robertson in. Number 10, Will Liston in. So again, lots of Tigers in action here tonight in the second half. Love to see that.
Nice pass right there. Beautiful pass and reception. Number 6, Landon Robertson with
for a Tiger touchdown.
9-yard touchdown pass for the Tigers.
Well, I tell you, Heath, that was a beautiful pass again for number 17, Brandon Overstreet. Laser shot, number 6, Landon Robertson running this whammy end zone, 3 yards deep in the end zone. Beautiful pass, clean catch. I don't think we've got a Wally Pill situation here. I don't think Brandon's gonna overthrow Topher in his starting role here. But you love to see second string guy come in and show you what bright is the future.
1, 3, 1.
Nelson's kick on the snap from number 12. Get it over number 18. Right down the middle. Tigers lead 52-0. 7 minutes. Again, running clock here with quarter. 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here.
The clock continues to run. Even during the possession, after the possession, I should say, after the kick. Clock's still running currently as we are getting ready to kick this ball off. Nice, comfortable lead for the Tigers, 52-0. You know, for the younger guys, you've got to teach the intensity. Don't be thinking about what's going to happen after the game.
Well, obviously all coaches love big victories, big blowout wins like this. But where coaches, even against overmatched opponent like Bahia has been here tonight, you love getting these guys in, the second string guys in, getting them some reps because it doesn't matter. You cannot duplicate, you cannot replicate live game action in practice. You just can't. Any coach will tell you that. So it's invaluable for coaches to be able to get some guys in there and see what they can do in pressure-packed situations when the clock is ticking and the yards count.
Right earlier tonight, we were talking about the coach at Bahia, the head coach, and Played football in Southwest. Also played at Alabama A&M, I do believe.
27,
And
Aaron
in a
Burnett
situation
on the
where
return.
he is just trying to get his team ready to focus
16,
on
Adrian
football.
Mears
He's
on the
played at a high
tackle.
level. He's played at a higher level than just about everybody listening to this. But played at a super high level of football. He's played college, junior college, and college. So with that being said, he knows the game, having a problem communicating that message to his team. But he could be a team to look out for in the future, as you mentioned earlier in the broadcast. They have tons of talent over there. They've got several Division I players in recent years, currently and in recent years, played for Bahia. So a program that definitely is rebuilding on the rods. Just having a rough go for tonight. Had some split issues. Just trying to get things on track. The Tigers are getting all over the opening 52. The Tigers are at the 5-minute mark. And let's see what happens. They get the first for down. Until earlier in this game, we had I should say, 2 first downs in the first half. Every possession was 3 and out.
Yeah, Heath defensively for the Tigers there.
Devin Jackson on the carry. Brought down by 22, Tate Williams.
22 Tate Williams and number 41 Brandon Sessions.
Second down and 2.
Starting call here tonight. Caleb Luce, number 1, still in quarterback. 6'5", 180 sophomore, so just young. He's got a bright future ahead of him. Left-hander on
Jackson on the carry. Brought down by 37, Ryder 5-Ash.
5-Ash, a very
Third
aggressive stop
down
out there in
and
the outside
1.
linebacker position. Kicking
I'm
in.
going to say this as
Tons of
clearly
force.
as I can. Only
Make
play
it
the
stop.
future if you can
Great play right there by
the
Ryder 5-Ash.
future. Self-awareness is an important
49
skill.
Reed Duncan out there on the defensive line. His first action.
Maybe with the translation.
Reed Rochelle out there on the outside, covering.
Here we go.
Looking, slips through his hands. Situation will convert.
1, 2.
It
Number
will be
2,
a first
Taylor
down
Austin on the
situation.
carry for the Indians.
All right, 3 minutes, 10 seconds
Brought
remaining
down
in
by
tonight's
number 44,
contest.
Gavin Odom, and 25, Reed Gates.
Nick Ruffin running onto the field, getting into the game, playing defensive line. Jake Mims back there at safety. Loss on the play.
Big number 60 Chase
Austin
Champion.
on the carry.
Defensively for the Tigers.
Brought down by number
Bradley had
39,
a knee
Jaden
for the
Billingsley.
kickoff. And also 27. Those are not on our rosters. So the Tigers, I think, are getting some freshmen into the ballgame as well.
Second down and 12.
Chase Chandler there. 2 yards, second down, 12 yards to go.
Quick,
Here we go.
get up.
Nice block by Bahelia.
Hey.
7, CJ Wilson on the carry.
It's going to be a 15-yard pass. So it's fans, no doubts about that. I don't think it's being intentional, but bring the ball carrier down this mass. That's going to be a 15-yard variety. Tacked on the end of what was a pretty good run to begin with, about a 10-yard run to begin with, and tacked on 4 yards on it.
Hey, let's switch
So
it up.
I believe this may be the deepest that Bahelia has driven into Hernando territory tonight. They're going to have the ball first goal.
I don't believe they've crossed midfield against tonight. So this will be the first time. 90 seconds remaining to play contest, Brad. Pursue the backfield, melts a line of scrimmage, runs through a tackle, and then immediately demolished by a host of
4,
Tigers.
Eli Miller on the carry.
Number 25.
Ball down by 39, Jaden Billingsley.
Number 25, Christian Gave out there. Number 39, Jaden Billingsley with his second tackle, the second assisted tackle of the night. Looks like we've got an Indian shaking up on the play. 1 minute, 60 seconds even remaining. See if we can get a number on the injured Bahia player.
And we're turning CTL lights now toward the baseball stadium and toward Maxwell at the entrance. So some people trying to beat the crowd, trying to get out and get home. They can continue their weekend.
Hey, don't talk about it.
It's a good college football action tomorrow. Mississippi State taking on LSU at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Starkville.
Got a phone alert right from ESPN. Alabama will have a new starting quarterback tomorrow. The Notre Dame transfer will now be the signal caller for the Crimson Tide. I didn't think that was newsworthy, but obviously someone at ESPN did.
Alabama making the rare trip over to Tampa to take on South Florida tomorrow. SEC AAC matchup. South Florida, remember the AAC conference side of
That game, I do believe, is played in Virginia, place where they play the Outback Bowl and where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers play.
That is South Florida's home stadium. That they're building themselves a nice new stadium, on-campus facility that's going to rival that other I-4 rival UCF. Doing good things down there in Tampa, but would not want to face a Nick Saban-led Alabama team coming off a singing loss like they had to Texas last week.
I wonder if the Crimson Tide will stay in the Don Cesar Hotel there in St. Petersburg, the famous Peak Hotel. That's their version of the Peabody down there in Tampa. Very old hotel. Lots of presidents have stayed there, and it's pink and on the beach. Don't see that every day.
And Heath, once again, you've left me speechless. That's the end of tonight's game. Tied 2-0. Good sportsmanship by both teams. Shaking hands in midfield. Coaching staffs exchanging pleasantries. We wish our friends from Byhalia safe travels back over to Marshall County.
Well, Brad, we'll go through the game recap very quickly. Hernando won tonight's coin toss, elected to defer to second half. Bahia elected to receive the opening kickoff. They did. And the ball was placed at the 36-yard line to start that first play from scrimmage. They went 3 and out with a punt. Hernando on their very first possession on their fifth play of the drive, the sixth play of the drive, had a fumble. And it was a turnover on down. Score was still knotted at nil for both teams. Third possession came out, and once again a 3 and out. And Bahia had over 20 yards and penalties there on that drive, and things really started to come unraveled. They put the ball back. Hernando gets it at the 44-yard line. 34-yard touchdown pass on the sixth play of the drive. Topher to Tyler, and that put the Tigers up 7-0. Then Bahia gets the ball at the 32-yard line. Again, multiple penalties, 3 and out. They got the ball with 3:16 left in quarter number 1. Down 7-0. Had 20 yards of penalties in that one. They ended up punting, and it was a negative punt. The Tigers took over on the 4-yard line. And 2 plays later, it was an end around with Tyler Starnes for a 2-yard touchdown run. Made it 14-0 for the Tigers. After the kickoff, the ball went out of bounds. Bahia took over at 35. Again, another 3 and out. They elected to punt. And that was wrapping up first quarter of play with the Tigers up 14-0. Tigers took over with 11 minutes, 8 seconds in the second quarter. And Topher had another touchdown run himself. That made the score 21-0 for the Tigers. Next possession, another 3 and out by Bahia. And then Tigers come out after the punt. It was a 49-yard punt return by Tyler Starnes, made the score 31-0. Bahia returned the kickoff to the 21 with 1 minute, 58 seconds remaining. They went 3 and out again. Had another punt. Tigers took over with 31 seconds left. And guess what? They scored from a 28-yard touchdown pass, made the score 38-0 right before we went into halftime. Topher hit his receiver, number 4, Taylor. And again, Brad, it was 38-0 at the half. We had a running clock second half. Tigers took that opening kickoff. It was a touchdown for number 2, Devin Gaines, the running back, made the score 45-0. And then Bahia finally got some first downs, got some things going in the right direction, but not enough. As they punted the ball back, Tigers took it. And then it was number 17 quarterback Brandon Overstreet connected to number 6 Landon Robertson for a 9-yard touchdown pass that made it 52-0. And then with the running clock, it ran the game out for the Indians and the Tigers tonight. And your final is, was, and forever shall remain Hernando 52, Bahia no score. Brad, it wasn't pretty for Bahia. Great night, Tigers. A lot of memories made. A lot of fun was had. But you got to put it behind you. You got another game next week.
Absolutely, Heath. Tigers moved to 2-2 on the young season. Well, not so young anymore. 4 games in.
Yeah, that's right.
Now 2-2. Heading over to see our friends at Center Hill next Friday night, 7 p.m. kick over in Center Hill. So Tigers take to the road. I believe we might be on the broadcast for that. We'll have to wait and see. But so again, 7 o'clock kick next week at Center Hill, and looking forward to that. See if the Tigers can get a game above 500 again here at the roughly 1/3 of the way through the 2023 football season. You got to like what you see tonight from the Tigers. Again, did everything Coach Steve McCann asked of them. I'll be interested to see the players of the game, players of the week are not our selection, but I got to figure you're going to see Tyler Starnes' name in there somewhere, either as the offensive or special teams player of the week. But we'll see. We'll talk about those next week when we're on at Center Hill. So
Tyler was doing it all kinds of ways, out of the backfield, in the air, returning kickoffs, or I should say punts. He did it just about any way you could, and also holding the snaps for the extra points.
Well, Heath, you and I have always done this. Again, you and I have called a lot of football in our lives, and one thing that we've always made sure that we do when you have a place kicking situation, you call out the deep snapper's name, you call out the holder's name, you call out the kicker's name, because if any one of those 3 guys doesn't do their job, it's a liability. And so when you have a successful kick, particularly in the high school ranks, again, we talked earlier, Heath, that a special teams, a kicking unit that the Tigers have is a luxury and just an absolute strong leg kicker in Usselton, and a great core unit of Ken Leslie and Tyler Starnes on the snap and the hold.
We'll say this, and we'll wrap up the broadcast really quick. As if we finish, Brad, we'll miss the post-game traffic as that started in the third quarter, or I should say halftime. But the deep snapper and the long snapper, both of them never get their name called unless they make a mistake. That was one thing that me and you have always done when we call games, is make sure we give credit to those who don't always get the credit. And the Tigers looked great on special teams tonight. With the big field goal earlier in the game, I believe the 41-yard field goal, and also with the punt return and all the extra points. I mean, it was just a solid effort tonight on special teams.
Well, Heath, how many times tonight did you call Vincent Walters' name for putting the ball down inside the Byhalia 5-yard line in Coffin Corner? Again, that's just a strong kickoff guy like that is just an absolute weapon in the game of football.
Well, Cool and the Gang fades out here on the loudspeakers at Tiger Stadium. We will fade out as well. We hope everyone has enjoyed tonight's contest. Final score is, was, and forever shall remain the Hernando Tigers 52, the Indians of Byhalia no score. For Brad Bush, I'm Heath Hopkins. Thank you for watching Hernando High School football. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next time